to a gunfight. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Rejected! Oh, saw that coming for miles! The reason I carry a knife. It's only one. It's less counting. Paint chips! No, I really went and did it!
Double points!
Oh, even I can't screw this up. You thought I was asleep! zombies they want. How fair is that? Me? I don't have any money. Oh, but the global banking conspiracy can buy themselves all the zombies they want. How fair is that? Me? I don't have any money. Oh, but the global banking conspiracy can buy themselves all the zombies they want. How fair is that? You need a little reminder. Now I've got a chance! Maybe I can throw it like a rock? Nothing could stop Stullinger!
Sophia,
Marxus.
you know what we must do, my dear.
Yes, my love.
We will do it together. As one we are, now and forever.
Hey, what is going on everyone? My name is Ryan or Iowa Gaming and welcome back to my channel. I want to jump right into the video today because this is actually a pretty big theory and it blows a hole in the end of zombies. With that being said, guys, this is from Reddit and my friend SBarthHD. I want to give a thank you to him for all the information. But it goes like this, guys. What we have discovered so far makes perfect sense. We are all acting like we beat the map, like we won. The only reason that the Easter egg ends with the end is because, well, are you ready? We fucking failed. We fell into the trap. Monty tricked us into restarting the same cycle as played out millions upon millions of times. If you think Monty gains his omnipresence, timelessness, through the cycle restarting, which that does make a lot of sense, guys. He's restarting his universe every single time and using these people as the puppets. That's his agenda. Restart the cycle, remain in power because he is restarting his own universe. Do you guys really think that everything that shines is gold? Clearly, this is far from gold. We failed because we completed the cycle that we are supposed to break. Yes, this is an ending, but not the ending. This is the ending that has happened a million times over and over. What we see at the end of the cutscene is the beginning of the Great War, where Origins picks up after. Which, guys, this does make sense because the Primus crew, always fails. Primus will fail. We literally did fucking fail this Easter egg, guys. We bought into Monty's bullshit and have reset the endless cycle. So we failed. The Primus crew has failed. Alright, we'll keep going. In case you don't get it, Monty is bad too. Monty perpetrated the cycle. It has now restarted. You are the beginning of Primus. One universe is about to be fucked up, then shattered, just like what we have lived through with this entire storyline. This is all prophesized. As, guys, in the trailer, I'll be showing you guys in a second, it does talk about events unfolding that have been prophesized for a long-ass time, aka the fucking storyline. This was all prophesized. We have gotten nothing new through this Easter egg. Mark my words, we have yet to use the original staffs, and we have yet to break the cycle. Why would the Shadow Man be the boss if A, we beat him in Shadows of Evil, and 2, this story has been told to have happened an infinite number of times. So he has died infinite number of times. The cycle will be broken when we can stop Monty from perpetuating it. So this Easter egg will be even harder and more ridiculous than what we've done so far, because why would it be so easy to break out of the mold that we are in? We are going to have to think so far outside the box, because if it was something that our characters should have done, they would have done it already in the past, X amount of attempts. When Monty fails, the cycle is broken. We don't just have the 4 elemental runes for fuck's sake. Then the next thing, guys, is we also forgot that in one of the trailers here, and I'll actually be playing this just because I want you guys to see it, the Shadow Man actually shoots Richtofen, and Peter and the Spark are also mentioned. Why, first of all, is Peter mentioned? Second of all, why is the Spark mentioned? And finally, guys, we have to think that the Shadow Man did tell the truth. In the radios, he literally said, what's going to happen to you guys after, all this is done? You will simply cease to exist. Monty literally fucked every one of us. Monty wasn't supposed to come into the story until, he did in Black Ops 3. And, we were getting towards the end of the storyline as we thought, but now we have to break the cycle. We have to stop him from resetting the cycle once again, and we have to move on to actually end off the storyline. With that being said, let me know down below what you guys think, because this makes so much sense, it's honestly unreal. The Easter egg, we did it, we, saved the Earth, it says the end. Yes, the end of this storyline because it will restart. We actually need to break the cycle, kill Monty, and actually have a different ending for our crew. That's why I believe Jason Blundell said it'll take 2 years to find stuff like this, because all the stuff that our characters are known for, and they should be doing, they're not. We have to think of something outside the box for them to do to actually allow us to complete the second Easter egg. Now, how do we end the second Easter egg? I really think, guys, instead of killing the Shadow Man, there's got to be some point where, like, the Easter egg 1 and 2 is the same until a certain point, and then it breaks off. We can go, let's say, the left path and do what we did today when it was found with the cutscene, or we can go right and do the super Easter egg. I'm really thinking, guys, the super Easter egg involves helping the Shadow Man kill Monty. Now, I'm not really sure how we're going to do that, and I'm not really sure, what the steps are going to be, but there is a super Easter egg in the map. It's a cross-map Easter egg. If you guys have done every single Easter egg so far, I think you'll be in a better stance to get this super Easter egg to unlock. But I do think that there is a super Easter egg just for the fact that, like, everything, guys, that this guy on Reddit said is honestly true. We have to stop the cycle, and we have to kill Monty. Monty is just using the fuck out of us, and he then says, fuck you, I'm done. So it's almost like a Ghost situation in Modern Warfare 2, where the general of the U.S. Army killed Ghost. Like, no one was expecting it. So you guys can always play the game back and try to, kill the general, but you never can, because that's not how the story goes. What I'm saying, guys, is this was totally unexpected, and Blundell is a lot smarter than we think he is. So with that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, give it a thumbs up. It does help out. A comment with your feedback would also be appreciated, as well as a subscription to my channel, because I will be posting stuff like this on a daily basis. Thank you all for watching. My name is Ryan, and I'll catch you in the next video. Alright, guys, I'm sorry. I actually rendered this video, and I forgot to put in the video. So here's what's going to happen, guys. I want you guys to listen after I'm done talking to this Origins recap trailer excerpt. And Dempsey says, okay, Shadow, fuck, let's end this. And then Richtofen says, kill him, end it. Guys, is Treyarch really thinking we're this stupid? Are they wanting us to say, Dempsey saying, let's kill the Shadow fuck, like, fuck you, Shadow Man, let's fight you and let's kill you? Or is he saying, okay, Shadow Man, work with us, let's kill Monty? Same thing with Richtofen. Is he saying, kill him? Is that him, Monty? And let's end it. Let's end this cycle, guys. Let's get the Easter egg done and the entire storyline done with once and for all. Thank you guys for watching, and here's the video.
Destiny is not on your side.
All right, you shadow fuck. Let's end this once and for all.
Destroy him! End it!
What's up, guys? It's Crash Power. You ever get tired of wondering whether or not there's actually another Easter egg, whether or not there's an alternate ending, a super Easter egg, whether or not it's more? Why won't Treyarch just tell us? Well, what if actually I were to tell you that I think they already have? What you're going to find out in this video is really going to raise your eyebrows. Possibly make you regret what you asked for. Getting that alternate ending may not be exactly what we thought. Hi, I'm Crash Power. Thanks for watching this video. I'm a fellow Call of Duty gamer just like you. And even though I love Treyarch Zombies, I really never kept up much with the story side of the game. I absolutely hate it when I go watch a tutorial on YouTube where someone's trying to explain this story side of the game, and they either don't know what they're talking about or they just confuse the hell out of me. And that's why I created my YouTube channel. I want to provide gamers like myself with tutorials that don't waste your time, answer all your questions, so you can get back to playing. Let me know what you think in the comments when you're done. I'm going to be referring to two specific videos that was released by Treyarch. I not only think the second video has a message for us, but I believe that the first video relates to the Easter egg as we know it now, where we have completed the Easter egg, but we have not been able to break the cycle, which is the main theme of the story. And in the second video, if you pay close attention, I think you'll realize that our characters seem to already know that they're stuck in the loop, realizing they have to make a change, and the implied outcome could be the unthinkable. But first, I want you to watch this one video. I'm going to show you brief highlights of each condensed just to give you the message. There's a link in the description below to see the complete trailer on Treyarch's website. But here, first, watch this first Easter egg and see if this doesn't feel like to you that it reflects where we're at right now.
So much of the past has returned. But what of our future?
We put our fates in the hands of a madman. Truly, we have reaped what we have sown.
Mein Gott, what have I done? Stop it, Edward. Breathe. Marxist!
Maverick284 said, I may be wrong, but I have a theory. There is already a second way or alternate ending, one where Maybe you help the Shadow Man defeat Monty. Maybe we just hadn't found the steps yet. Remember, there's 2 ways to complete transit. You could help Maxis or Richthofen. I have been waiting for someone to say this because I'm kind of wondering something like this as well. Here's why. Primus will fail. Primus will always fail. So if they need to break the cycle, wouldn't they need assistance from someone outside of Primus? Even if it's just Maxis. Treyarch put out another trailer a few weeks later titled Origins Recap. You can use the word recap when you want to draw people's attention to the fact that you're going to repeat the main points of an explanation, argument, or description. You're trying to bring someone's attention to something. In this recap video from Treyarch, the ending definitely catches our attention immediately because it shows something we haven't seen thus so far in Revelations, a possible alternate ending. But more importantly than that, the message as a whole, the message overall, not only to me shows that our characters know something different has to be done, that there is a different path to take, but after hearing quisp quotes like this from Shadow Man,
you do know that Richthofen is a friend of mine. I say friend, but really he's so much more than that. At one point, I almost considered him my apprentice.
I'm wondering if the only way we can actually do the Easter egg, complete it, and break the cycle is to have help, because Primus will fail. We already know that Dr. Monty is the reason we are caught in this infinite loop. Not that he's necessarily a bad guy, but if we have to stop Dr. Monty from doing this and escape from the time loop, I think that the only way we can do this is either Richthofen has to sacrifice his life, or even worse, we have to side with the Shadow Man. Check it out.
Shadows are gathering. A storm is rising. Events long foretold will soon come to pass. But I feel at peace, as though some burden has been lifted. I will find a new path. Richthofen for all his sins.
Good to see you, Tank.
He was the one who showed me just how blind I had been. I thank him for that.
I wish there was another way.
I'm so close. We can still avert disaster. We can still set things right. It is the only way.
I'm so sorry. I really don't have time to explain. I have a universe to set right. Thank you, and goodbye.
No mortal could hope to achieve victory against such evil. I will make this right. With or without the help of Dr. Monty.
Our complete assimilation of this dimension will now proceed.
Everything has led to this moment. Destiny is not on your side.
All right, you shadow fuck. Let's end this. Once and for all.
Destroy him! End it!
Here at the end of Shadows of Evil, Richthofen could be snagging the summoning key to protect the Shadow Man, because he may be the only way that they can either kill Monty or put him in the summoning key so they'll quit sending him back in time. Look at him as he looks at the summoning key while Monty's talking to him, realizing the Shadow Man is inside.
There are certain things that you can't ever change.
What if Richthofen were to give himself up to the Shadow Man? He doesn't have his soul anymore. It's just his body. Throughout Black Ops 3, that's why he never put himself into the summoning key, because he was already in the house with Samantha. That's what the summoning key does. It preserves your soul and puts it in that house as a child. Whether I'm right about Richthofen or Shadow Man, one thing is for sure. This absolutely cannot be Treyarch's solution and ending to the story. 8 years of Treyarch Zombies ending like this, our characters ending like this, makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. You can even go back and look at an Origins quote from Samantha.
Do you even remember how long this has been going on? How long we have been trapped here?
How does she know they're actually trapped? Well, she's definitely been in there longer than Richthofen. As you can see at the bottom of the bed here, she's been keeping count. Either since the beginning of the time loop or just longer than Richthofen. But their souls are here. I think one way or the other, this second trailer, the Origins recap, lets us know that all 4 characters realize that their lives are over. But they're doing this to save the children, the betterment of their souls, so their souls. Here, don't take my word for it. Here's Nikolai.
My path is chosen. Our fate is sealed. But the innocent, the children, those untainted by darkness and chaos, they can find a better tomorrow.
Well, how about Dempsey?
We can only hope that our souls may find a better future.
Guys, I really enjoy talking to y'all in the chat about this topic. I've never been that big into the story, but once I found out about Treyarch's hidden message in that trailer, and I just got sucked in, and I'm dying to find out. And I really want to know what you think. Some of the comments, I'm sorry I haven't listed many of them in here, but one guy actually, CG asked about, what's that Takio quote? I've never heard that before. Well, you may have noticed it with some of my previous Origins videos. It's my favorite Takio quote.
The quality of the gun is not as important as the bad motherfucker holding it. Ha!
It's actually a quote from Takio in Black Ops 1, the Shangri-La map. I've been hiding Easter eggs in my tutorials a long time. If you want a challenge here, there's one in this video no one has ever found after all this time. If you're interested in a challenge, go there and see if you can figure out what timestamp it's at. I mean, yeah, basically, I have no life and love zombies. And did you notice the 2 Easter? Hi, I'm Crash Power, a fellow zombie gamer just like you that started a YouTube channel 2.5 years ago to provide premium quality tutorials for fellow gamers in our wonderful zombie community. Anyway, blah blah blah, to the point. This video is going to have some great Origins solo Easter egg and God knows what else I'm going to do. Gameplay. Plus, in this intro, I'm going to give you the answer to Jason Blundell's uncrackable Easter egg for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. We'll get into that in just a moment to answer some of your questions and give you the secret, why it all makes sense, where they hid it in plain sight. I didn't even know they looked. Hey, what's up, bro shots? I'm going to not reply to chat for just a minute so I can get this out. I've actually known this for about 2 weeks, and I can't believe that no one else has discovered this. I don't discover things like how to upgrade the lightning staff in Origins. I really don't. I'm not, oh my God, I'm not that clever. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why. No one else has covered this. No one else has mentioned it. Basically, a little bit about myself. I love Treyarch Zombies. I play it night and day, and I got tired in the fall of 2013 of zombie tutorials that were either inaccurate, misleading, or left us more questions than answered. So I decided to create premium quality tutorials that give you the information you're looking for on that specific topic about the best map Treyarch Zombies has ever made, which is Origins. And I'd be surprised. Treyarch has really set the standard high. Give me a second to kiss butt, but seriously, I don't know if they'll ever make a map better than Origins. Your mind is going to be blown when you hear this answer I'm about to give you. I was obsessed with Origins, and it is something that has absolutely changed my life, and I would never have imagined that I would be able to connect with over 15 million of you in this wonderful community, and you give me the privilege of letting me share this information. Anyway, if the music's distracting, let me know. No, seriously. First of all, why does everyone hate the endings to Revelations? This is a legitimate question. First, let me get one thing out of the way. Our bad. The content creators on YouTube that cover Call of Duty Zombies, unfortunately, we exceed elevated expectations of being able to wield the elemental staffs. Well, it was just they're not there. And when I first saw the ending cutscene after the Easter egg and saw we didn't play with them, I was really let down. However, if you go look back, I'll have a link to the video in question in the description below and on screen at the end, where Jason Blundell was interviewed by one of the largest zombie YouTubers on YouTube. Does that make sense? As I forget to tweet out the thing. He asked, Mr. Dalek JD asked Treyarch Zombie director Jason Blundell, will we ever be able to play with the Origin staffs again in Black Ops 3 Zombies? They chit-chatted for a moment, and Blundell started and answered that question by rephrasing it. Do I ever think we'll get to see the staffs again, he said. Yes, I think we'll get to see them again. All right, we completely missed it. Everybody didn't pay attention to that, and they were all like, we're getting the staffs, we're getting the staffs. In retrospect, if you go back and look, Blundell would have, if those staffs were in Revelations, Blundell would have never given us that information early. He would not have spoiled it. I think that 100% proves there's no staffs in Revelations. Now, the other thing is the story didn't make sense. What the hell? They didn't break out of the infinite loop. They're still stuck in the time trap. What's going on? Well, Blundell said that he planned out Black Ops 3 storyline, the whole storyline, before Origins was even out. And he also said that the Mob of the Dead map played a big role. But how? Well, in a pre-launch promotional trailer for Origin Zombies, we see Richtofen with blood vials way back then. 2 of them, numbered 386 Alpha and 418 Bravo. As you probably know by now, the cinematic intro for the Mob of the Dead map shows that those numbers correspond to the prison numbers of Sal DeLuca and Finn. This is where the insurance policy is coming from. This is where the blood's coming from. So, why is this significant? How do the blood vials fit into this thing? Well, at the end, we're all trying to figure this out. There's got to be an alternate ending. There has got to be an alternate ending. There's not. The ending to Revelations is the only one that there can be. And here's why. Here's where they got us. We are looking 180 degrees completely in the wrong direction at Monty. Is he evil? Is he good? Is he bad? What's going on? How do we get to stop him from keeping us in this infinite loop and sending us back? Well, we should have done an about face and looked directly at Richtofen. The key to getting them out of this infinite loop is denying Richtofen access to his insurance policy, preventing him from getting the blood for the vials in the first place. Now, how the hell you might do that? Well, there isn't anything to do in Revelations. This is where Mob of the Dead comes into play. Mob of the Dead Easter egg is called Pop Goes the Weasel. Now, there are 2 choices. You can end the Easter egg either way in this map, but you still get the same achievement. You can either kill Weasel, or Weasel can kill the other 3 mobsters. However, one may have missed the fact that there are slightly different music outros at the end of each of the different endings, and they are different. If you go and look at the soundtrack for the Mob of the Dead, well, basically, we screwed up. The proper ending is basically Weasel must survive. This is where we messed up. Weasel has to survive. He has to break the cycle. That's why Treyarch has called this one the good ending. And the bad ending is where we kill Weasel. Why? Where does this come into place? The other prisoners, especially Sal DeLuca and Finn, are responsible for... Let me turn this music off. They are responsible for giving Richtofen this insurance policy, which is keeping them in this infinite loop. By Weasel killing the other 3 mobsters, these 3 are no longer able to exist in afterlife mode and are condemned and trapped in purgatory for all eternity. Richtofen will no longer be able to access the blood vials. No insurance policy. So when Revelations ends After the Easter egg, the 4 characters' bodies are wiped from existence. However, their souls remain safe in the house. Now, other things to support this. At the very, or near the entrance, or the beginning of the Mob of the Dead trailer, a soul alone can follow the path. Al's hat, the weasel's hat being in Revelations. More taunts by Blundell. Now, don't get me wrong. There are many, many, many more things that are unanswered, some of which we haven't solved yet, some of which aren't able to solve, like, I think the red scarf, for example, which was placed strategically in several places around the Origins map. I don't think it's possible to get the answer we're looking for Dr. Monty's red scarf until the next installment from Treyarch. Their Call of Duty, that's going to be released in 2 years. I think that's going to be some of the excitement they've got in store for us. However, I'm sticking to the main point and trying to make the story make sense. I mean, I could go on about how much I have, the director's cut video that Treyarch released for Gorod Krovi shows the wrong Nikolai killing the characters. Nikolai 1.0 kills all of our characters instead of us killing him, which is what we actually do in the game. In the Origins recap video that Treyarch released around the time of Revelations, we actually see Takia 1.0 holding the summoning key. And so many unanswered questions, like this tweet that they put out about there's something wrong in the Division 9 lab in Zetsubo no Shima. Well, we all assume that this is some kind of doppelganger Easter egg. Since when has Treyarch given us information about the existence and location of a jump scare? I kind of wonder if there's more. This is all speculation, and I'm not going to go into that. I've actually tried to contact a larger YouTuber that focuses on the story, Mr. Waffle Waffles, and give him this information so he could do the video, because I'm sure this maybe would spark some additional information so we could find out more. I'm avoiding it and just explaining how our crew can get out of the infinite cycle, and it makes perfect sense. Now, is this the unsolvable, uncrackable Easter egg that Blundell promised us before we got Black Ops 3 Zombies? I have no idea. However, no one's mentioned it. Why? This is something that I would really love your feedback. Disprove my theory. Prove my theory. Give me your comments in below. Let me know what you think. I really appreciate it. We've also, before I start the stream, last night we did a video, and I actually got Overwatch. Some of you have been asking for that. Check that out if you're interested. It's my first Overwatch gameplay. And about 12 hours before that, we played Battlefield 1 Hardcore mode. But, the notes I had taped to the camera just fell. That's perfect timing. Wrong button. Wrong button again. Right button. Hey, what's up, guys? I'd really love to know what you think. Now that I've given you the answer, my obsession with Origin Zombies. Origin Zombies, I think, has more replayability in it than any other map Treyarch has done, and the way that they exquisitely or very cleverly hid the answer to this Revelations puzzle we've been looking for us in plain sight by giving it to us 3 years before Revelations was launched. We don't know we have the answer because it took us 3 years until 2016 to figure out what the question was. It's very smart. It's very neat. It's so Treyarch. I'd really love to know what you think. I really, really, really would. That's one thing I like about Wait a minute. Sorry. I've been banned from YouTube gaming for 90 days.
Ow! That pains me in my dark place.
Actually, I'm going to explain everything in my next video, which comes out tomorrow. So be sure to check back here at the channel if you're interested in finding out more. Treyarch developers did a live stream on their Facebook page today, and some of you have asked me to break it down in detail what happened. In the process, I've discovered a lot of buzz that's going on currently about a possible DLC 5 for Black Ops 3, and I've stumbled across something I want to share with you. Before I get into the details, I want to give you 4 facts, ask a question, then we'll start with a brief preview of the live stream. Sales of Black Ops 3 were extremely high, much higher than Activision would have predicted. 2, the DLC content of Black Ops 3 was the most downloaded DLC content than any other DLC of any Call of Duty in history. And it still has a high player content, even at times more than Infinite Warfare. In fact, when the Infinite Warfare beta was released, the numbers in Black Ops 3 players increased. A lot of them came back to Black Ops 3. And I have a question. Are you still playing Black Ops 3 right now? There's a poll at the top I'd like you to hit, yes or no. Let me know. Basically, the business sense of Activision leads them to one conclusion. There's more money to be made out of Black Ops 3. That's why normally after, the year cycle, they promote the current Call of Duty, which this year is Infinite Warfare. However, they're offering, during the Christmas sale season, they're offering this game for free right now. For a week, you could play it for 5 days without paying a cent. A week before Christmas, when sales should be peaking. And yet, they just added another microtransaction to Black Ops 3. Then we'll start breaking down the important parts of the live stream, but more importantly, I'm going to give you some information that Activision does not want the public to know. You'll be surprised, and by the end, you're going to be as excited as I am about this Origin Zombie map in 2017 on Black Ops 3. Hi, I'm Crash Power. I'm a Call of Duty gamer just like you. I started a YouTube channel 2.5 years ago to connect with the zombie community and provide premium quality tutorials so you can get all the information you need from one video and get back to playing. Let's get into the information. We'll start with a preview of the live stream.
What's around the corner for us in 2017? What do you?
That's a good question.
What's the team got planned? Is it?
I can't say anything specifically at this point in time, but I can say that as Treyarch, we are excited about this game. We're excited and passionate about our community and our fans, and as long as they continue playing our game, we're going to continue to support it in the same way. So I think we can look forward to another healthy and fun year of updates in 2017. That's all I'll say.
Jason, how about you? Especially sort of like from the Zombies crowd, there were some very pointed questions yesterday.
Sure.
I don't know. Is there anything?
Now hold up right there. Before we hear one word out of Jason Blundell's mouth, I want to mention a few key points that we've already been given before he has a chance to troll us or trick us. As you know, if you remember with the big hype about will we get the staffs for Black Ops 3 Revelations, this is what he loves to do.
Okay. Will the Origin staffs ever return? Will we ever see them again? I think we will see them again.
That was Blundell's response in an interview by YouTube's Mr. Dalek JD, slightly before the release of DLC 4, the Revelation Zombie map, as to whether or not we would see the stabs return in Black Ops 3.
Will we ever see them again? I think we will see them again.
We got all excited because we didn't pay close enough attention. He said we'd see them, but he didn't say we'd play with them. And in retrospect, if you think about it, if the Origin staffs were going to be in the Revelation Zombie map, he would have never have leaked that in advance. And look, you can almost tell he's holding back a smile as he says it. So, let's look at what we know so far. Before Blundell even opens his mouth, we were just told that the multiplayer will see additions to the content in 2017. Black Ops 3 Zombies has been more prevalent than the multiplayer side the entire time. There's no way they're going to add additional content all throughout 2017 without something even bigger being on the zombie side. Just look, they've already established Newton's Cookbook, a new microtransaction, a way to get rid of your more gobblegum, another way for you to spend COD points. They're setting this up. After all, Black Ops 3 sold more DLC content than any other Call of Duty in history. Where do you think it comes from? The zombie side. Now, for some of you that might think, oh no, they never do that, it split up the COD community. Do you think Activision cares more about splitting up the COD community or making the money? Black Ops 3 product is more popular than Infinite Warfare. Where do you think they're going to focus to try to make more profit? Thus,
as long as they continue playing our game, we're going to continue to support it in the same way. So,
Activision tells Treyarch to do something different. Let's quickly go over some consumer purchase information from the NDP group. And it's not a smart move for me to stop and deal with financial stuff right now. A lot of you quit watching the video. Please, just give me 60 seconds and then I'll move on. You want to know why I'm wearing this hat? I'll tell you after the 60 seconds. The sales numbers are starting to come out for Infinite Warfare, and something may be very wrong with Call of Duty. Retail sales of physical copies for Infinite Warfare are down almost 50% compared to the first month of Black Ops 3 sales this year. Overall, Activision shares are down about 20% since October. This is also the first Call of Duty that has not been released for the Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3, which means it's a smaller market. And the quality of the game isn't necessarily the problem here. We might simply be getting into an Assassin's Creed style franchise fatigue. Every new game is pretty good and does a lot of things, but people are just tired of the same futuristic game regardless. Assassin's Creed has now taken at least a year off to regroup, but it's hard to imagine Call of Duty doing the same given how vital it is to Activision's annual portfolio. There are a lot of factors in the declines. Ironically, the actual quality of Infinite Warfare is actually at the bottom of this list of problems. Other things like franchise fatigue and last-gen consoles being left behind. So for those of you that were skeptical and thinking that it's just going to be in supply drops and additional weapons for multiplayer, think again. Now, let's go back to the Treyarch livestream and get to Jason Blundell's answer. Before I show you his reaction, I want you to look at a Treyarch livestream promoting the upcoming release of the first DLC for Der Eisenreich in Black Ops 3 Zombies. This is all we knew. We only played Shadows of Evil at this point. And Noah J456 asked him if the Apothicon servant is upgradable. Watch his response, and I'll be right back.
Is the Shadows of Evil wonder weapon upgradable?
Okay, let me be definite and cryptic at the same time.
As expected.
Yeah. It is not possible to upgrade the Apothicon servant in Shadows of Evil.
So we know that's actually true because in the Revelation Zombie map, you can upgrade it. So if it's true, you get an answer like this. If it's a troll, you get an answer like this.
Will we ever see them again? I think we will see them again.
Now, just in case some of you might try to get clever and say, ooh, he's hitting for the DLC 5 or the Origins Remastered, we will get to see them again. No, we see the stabs in the Revelations Easter egg cinematic outro and also on the stage and part of the map.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
I thought that might be a question, and obviously a lot of speculation and talk, and so sure. I've got an official statement I'd like to read to you.
Okay.
I'm afraid that I can't say anything right now.
Why would he not be able to say anything? Because Call of Duty and Activision always push very, very hard to promote and get as many sales on the first DLC of each of the Call of Duties. He can't announce anything until after the first DLC is released for Infinite Warfare, regardless of how good or bad it sells. The logic is there. So by now, there definitely shouldn't be any doubt in your mind that Activision has a significant financial advantage to provide something significant in Black Ops 3 in 2017. However, this does not mean there's going to be a DLC 5. Treyarch developers don't have the time or resources to devote to creating an entirely new map. They've got to work on and develop the Call of Duty that's going to be released in the fall of 2018. Black Ops 2 backwards compatibility for current-gen consoles is inevitable and will probably come out the summer of 2017. To generate more sales, it would be very simple or very easy for Treyarch just to remaster one of the previous maps or release the whole set. If you remember the last DLC of Black Ops 1, if you purchased that DLC, you got all the previous maps from all the games of Zombie, which makes remastered map a significant opportunity. It's not going to be a brand new Black Ops 3 Zombie map, and it's going to be more than just additional things in the supply drops and multiplayer weapons. I guarantee you. Black Ops 3 not only outsells Infinite Warfare even now, but it retails for an average of $15 more than the current Call of Duty. It's got a proven track record of phenomenal DLC sales, the most DLC sales of any Call of Duty in history. Releasing a DLC that is accessible to your previous gen customer base would address your smaller market problem Infinite Warfare currently has and increase your customer base again. What better way than to put at least one remastered Black Ops 2 zombie map in Black Ops 3? Now here's the no-brainer. If they're going to just do one, if not all, which one map do you think they're going to pick? It's transit. Be sure to check out this video on the right, or how about a random video suggested by YouTube. If this
Okay, so I actually just got done recording this video and it ended up being over 20 minutes long unedited, and for some weird reason the audio has corrupted, so I'm having to re-record this video, which is just absolutely hella annoying. But in today's video I'm going to be presenting to you guys all of the evidence that we have that points towards a DLC 5 map pack for Black Ops 3 Zombies, or future maps being released to Zombies and or multiplayer during 2017. Now I just want to say that no opinions will be brought forth within this video. This video is simply going to be portraying evidence so that you guys can formulate your own opinions. I will be showing no opinions within this video because within the past I have often created false hope and false hype, and I don't want to do that within this video. I don't want to get people's hopes up and then for your hopes to be let down within the future like I have done in the past with the Super Easter Egg and prior DLC 5 videos. I don't want to make that same mistake again. Because of this I am going to be making a follow-up video to this video which will be going over all the evidence that we have that points towards the fact that we won't be getting a DLC 5 for Black Ops 3 Zombies, so that I can portray both sides of the argument in separate videos so you can watch both of them and then you can determine your own opinions. Now within this video I'm also going to be detailing some leaked information, some that's come from the code, some that's come from a source, some that's come from another source, and some leaked information that's indeed come from the PlayStation Store itself. So this video will contain DLC 5 leaked information. Whether it's credible or not is up to your own opinions, but I will be detailing that within this video as well as all of the evidence that we have, but I'm using this leaked information as further evidence. But again, even if this evidence does seem compelling, do not take this as fact. Don't get hyped, do not do anything like that, because if you are let down in the future, you're going to feel really bummed out, so I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. And as he said, I've made this mistake in the past, and recently loads of people have been making DLC 5 videos, a lot of big YouTubers, I'm not going to name names, but within those videos they make it seem like it's definitely going to happen, which is why I'm trying to make it clear at the beginning of this video that this is definitely not fact. Now before we continue on with this video, leave your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Do you think we are indeed going to be getting future DLC map packs, aka DLC 5 for Black Ops 3 Zombies during the course of 2017, or do you think otherwise? The reason why I'm saying this is because I've seen a lot of polls on Twitter, and judging off of Twitter, around 60% of the people think there is going to be a DLC 5 and around 40% think that there isn't. So it'll be interesting to see what your guys' opinions are. Now this video is going to be a very long and drawn out video because there is a ton of evidence in regards to a DLC 5 map pack. And if you do go on to enjoy this video by the end of it, it would be very much appreciated if you